Please turn on the video. Okay. So let's begin and let's revise what we were doing in the last class first. Who's going to tell me what we saw yesterday about triangles? Hello, Abraham. Good morning.
Now we saw what a triangle is.
Good morning.
Yes. We saw what are triangles and then
We saw what are its vertices, its sides, three angles, and we saw different types of angles that are formed in a triangle. And we also saw the extended lines in a triangle.
yes, we saw the extended lines in the triangle. We saw the angles that are formed when lines are extended in a triangle. We saw its components such as vertices and sides and angles. Okay, and today we will do a topic that is also a part of triangles, that is median and altitude. Okay, median and altitude. Now, suppose I have a triangle, a figure, okay, a triangle. I have a triangle. Okay, let's give it names. Let's name the vertices A, B, and C. Okay. Now, from A, B, and C, all three are vertices. Okay, we know that all three are the points of the triangle. Okay, those are all vertices. Now, suppose from the vertex A, from the vertex A, I will draw a line. I will draw a line that will come in the center of the line BC. It will be at the center of BC, and let's name this point D point. Okay. So AD is median. Okay. Why? Because it is dividing BC into two equal parts. Okay, two equal halves. So BD will be equal to
BC.
BC. Okay. Now, a median basically is a line segment that joins a vertex to the midpoint of the side that is opposite to the vertex. What vertex are used in this? A. And what is the side that is opposite to the vertex? DC. Okay. So from the A point, on what side will the median lie on? It will lie on DC. It will it will start from A and go to the side that is right opposite to the vertex. Okay, that is BC. And that vertex it will divide in two parts. Okay, that side it will divide in two parts. All right. So we can write this down. This is the
Ma'am?
definition of yes.
Ma'am, why did I write one line and one line?
One line and one line means BD equals to DC.
Why not two lines?
No, one and one line. It will
Two
be
and two
okay.
lines.
One and it can be two and two. Yes, it can be one and one. Or if we are having three, we can put three and three. Any you can. If you put two and two also, it's okay. Alright. Now, a median of a triangle is a line segment that joins a vertex to the midpoint to the midpoint of the side that is opposite to that vertex. That is opposite to that vertex. Okay. Now, in this figure, AD is the median. Here, AD is the median. That divides BC into two equal halves, dividing BC into two equal halves. Okay.
So if there is a
So,
line segment that is cutting a triangle and it's not dividing it into two equal parts, then it's not a median.
then it's not a median. We'll come to that soon. Okay. We'll come to that. All right. Median basically cuts it into two parts. But if it is a straight line, okay, not at the center, okay, but if it is a straight line, that is, it will form 90 degree. That is called altitude of a triangle. Okay, that is called altitude. We'll do median and then I will show you altitude first. Okay. We'll do the properties also of median. So in this figure, dB will be equal to this. Okay. Hope this part is clear to you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Written? Just let me know once you are done writing. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Done.
Okay. Abraham written?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Raja, please.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, but does a median always divide a triangle into two equal parts?
Yes. A median divides the triangle into two equal parts.
Ma'am, I think it only divides BC, not the full triangle.
Um, it will divide the side opposite to it into two equal parts. Okay. It will divide the side opposite to the vertex into two equal parts. Okay. And there are three medians in a triangle. Can anyone tell me why? Why are there three medians in a
Ma'am, because there
triangle?
are three vertices. There are three vertices.
Very good. Yes, because there are three vertices. So from each vertex, I can draw a median. From each vertex, I can draw a median on the opposite side of that vertex. on the opposite side of that vertex. I'll draw and I'll show you. Okay. Abraham written now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Yes. So let's make a figure. Okay. We'll do the three medians and the properties of the triangle, the properties of median of a triangle. Name it ABC again. A. Okay. Now, from A, I will again draw a median on BC. Okay. Now, from B, I will draw a median on AC. And from C, I will draw a median on AB.
Ma'am, ma'am, it looks something like this.
Ma'am, won't it only work on an equilateral triangle?
It will work on every triangle.
Even a right angle triangle.
Yes. In any triangle, any shape triangle, any form of triangle, it will have three medians. Okay.
Hmm.
Yes. Let's name the points. This is E. Let's name this one E. Okay. Let's name this D. And let's name this F. Okay. Now, properties. The first is every triangle has three medians, one from each vertex. Okay, so AE, AE, BF, and CD are three medians of triangle ABC. Okay, every triangle has three medians. One from each vertex. AE. What are the medians of this triangle? AE,
AE,
BF,
BF, and CD.
and CD are medians of triangle ABC. Of triangle ABC. Okay. Then, can you see that the three medians that I drew in this triangle are meeting, are cutting each other at one point?
Ma'am, is that the center of the triangle?
Is that a center of the triangle? It can be in some cases, or it might not be in some cases because some shapes of
Ma'am,
the triangle.
Ma'am, I think in equilateral triangle, it could be center.
Yes, in equilateral triangle, it can be the center, but not every time. Okay, not for every triangle. But the medians always will always cut at one point. That is sure. For every triangle, when you are making the medians, they will always start at a point. Okay. This is the second property you can write. The three medians always meet at a single point. No matter what the shape of the triangle is. Okay. That is, any shaped triangle, it will have a point. After drawing the median, it will have a point where all of them are cutting. Okay. So no matter the shape, no matter what the shape of triangle is. Okay. Then what is this point called? This point is called centroid, okay, of the triangle. Its name is centroid. Okay. Let's name this point O. In our triangle, let's name it O.
O
Okay.
point.
O point. So the point where three medians meet is called the centroid. Okay. Point O is now in our triangle. O is the centroid. Okay, so point O is the centroid of triangle ABC. Okay. Now, now one more thing. If you observe it, one more thing. If you observe it, what is it? That each median of a triangle divides the triangle into two smaller triangles which will have equal area. Okay. Suppose if CD and DF medians I hadn't drawn, like in the last diagram, where only one median I drew. Okay. So that median divided the triangle into two parts. Okay. Whose area will be equal. If I'm drawing one median, it will divide into two parts. Another median, again it will divide it into two more parts. And then one more median, it will divide into two more parts. So three medians we can make in each triangle. So how many parts it will divide in? The triangle in six parts altogether. Okay. In six parts, the three medians will divide a triangle. Okay. So each median divides the triangle into two smaller triangles. Each median divides the triangle into smaller triangles. Smaller triangles with equal area. Okay, and the fifth point I'm writing over here at the top. Okay. So three medians divide the triangle divide the triangle into six smaller triangles of equal area. Smaller triangles of equal.
You wrote the spelling of smaller as SMALLAR.
It's ER. Triangle. Okay.
Ma'am, these triangles don't have equal area, ma'am.
These triangles don't have equal area. One median is dividing from the center. So the two on the side will have equal area. Then the other one it's dividing. Suppose okay, look at this what I'm explaining. Suppose AE it's dividing. In suppose only one median is there, okay? That is the center one. AE is there. So it will divide it into triangles ACE and AEB. Okay. Those two will have equal area. Then look at the median CD. It is dividing the triangle into ACD triangle and DCB triangle, which will have equal area. Okay. Now look at the triangle. Sorry, look at the median CD. It will divide the triangle CAD and DCB in
Oh,
equal
now
area.
I got it, ma'am. Ma'am, most of these triangles are right angle triangles.
Most are right angle triangles. So you got it now? How they are dividing? These are the properties of the median. And what are the medians that are formed in this? Medians that are formed.
I have a question.
Yes, and Abraham.
Ma'am, when you were answering electric stout, why were you saying AEC?
Why was I saying
AEC.
AEC? AEC is this triangle. This triangle.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, if you only wanted to say like the lower part of the triangle, would you say OCE?
OCE, the smaller one.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, see. Now this triangle in green will have the same area as this one, okay? The line that I drew. Now,
Ma'am.
just, just a second. And this triangle will have the same area as this triangle. Okay?
But total there are, wait, 1, 2, 3,
This,
4, 5, 6, 7,
this is
8,
what I was explaining to
10,
Edric.
11, 12.
This will have the same area as this triangle. Okay? And also this triangle. Can you see this one? This triangle. Can you see? And this triangle. That is, I'm talking about FCB and DCB will have same area. Like this I was explaining. Okay. Now you got it? Also,
Yes, ma'am.
also, one more thing. This and this will be equal. Okay. This and this will be equal. Okay. And this and this will be equal.
Ma'am,
Why?
like, ma'am, like 1 dash, 1 dash, 2 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 3 dash.
Yes, dashes of same kind I show I have drawn to show that the that those part of the sides will be equal to each other. Okay, because they are exactly divided into half by the median. They are exactly divided into half by the median. Okay.
Ma'am, I have a question, ma'am.
Yes, Abraham.
Suppose I know the half of my two sides, but I don't know the half of my third side. Can I using median predict the half of my third side of the triangle?
Can you use the median and predict the half side of the triangle? Um, do you know the length of the full side? Do you know its full length?
No, no, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am, you know the full and the side, but it's like coming, ma'am, like it's 5.5 centimeter, ma'am. But you know the center of the two other sides. Can you drawing the two mediums and then can you predict it to see which where the point will go?
Can you draw the two median and see? For that median, Abraham, what you need to do, you need to draw a median from its opposite vertex, from the vertex which is opposite to that side. You have to draw a median that comes straight in middle of the side you want to do it half in, that you want to split in half part. On that, your median will come. From where it will come? The point that is opposite to it. You straight draw median, cut that into half, and it will be split into half. That side, okay?
No, ma'am, I mean is that so ma'am, if I draw the line segment AE, but I don't know how to draw the line segment BF. I don't know where the line will fall. So I draw AE and I draw CD. Then, ma'am, using the O point, can I predict can I predict BF?
Using the O point, can you predict BF? Yes. Using the O point, you can see. If you put a scale through the O point and pass and put it on AC, you will get the BF. Okay. But still, it's advised you measure and make it. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am, I was measuring, but all the measures on the triangle are not always the same.
Not always the same. All right. Then while drawing the triangle, you can measure the side and then draw the triangle. Okay. You measure it with scale, like 6 centimeter. One side, I have to make the base of the triangle 6 centimeter. So put the scale, measure 6 centimeter, and then draw the side. Then suppose the side AC, I have to make 7 centimeters. So with the scale, 7 centimeter on the point here, and till zero, you put the scale and then make a line. You will get 7 centimeters out.
Ma'am,
Like this we make. Yes, Andrew.
ma'am, like using a compass is better for this, ma'am.
Using a compass, using a compass you can make, but I still think that using a scale is better, like
Ma'am, on
easier.
a scale, we don't know where the other line is coming, the third line.
Mm-hmm.
So compass
That
is
is right. Any you can use whichever you find comfortable. You can use it. Okay, compass or scale, any
ma'am,
of
when all three sides are given, for the first side you can use a scale, and for the other two sides use a compass.
you can do that. Okay. Now, hope you guys have written this riddle.
No, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Simeon, have you written? Science test you guys are having at 3 p.m. today. Okay. So
Ma'am, when is the
we are not
math?
having. When is the math test? Next week. Chapter 11 test of math will be next week. Okay. It's a big chapter now. That is why I'm giving you this week to prepare for maths. And science class will not be having because you guys are having the science test. Okay. So prepare for that. All right. Um, at 3, I'll share the paper in the group.
How many marks is it?
How many
Okay.
marks is it? I haven't made it completely yet, so marks are not decided. But the same as usually in between 40 to 50 marks I keep now. So it will be around that only.
And mom,
Okay. Okay. Sunil, have you done it? Because I'm going to clear the screen right now.
Ma'am, done it, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So now we will talk about altitudes. Okay. We'll talk about altitudes. Let's make a triangle first and see.
mom, can you show me, mom, how to draw the triangle with the compass as Draco was talking?
I'll show you. Okay. I will show that to you. Basically, you just place the compass on the vertex of one side you draw with scale, then how much measure you need for the other side. You extend your compass to that measure, extend your compass to that measure, and then you from the first point, from the start of your baseline, you put the pointed part and where you have taken how much measure you need, then place the compass here, cut an arc above. Okay, cut an arc above, and then similarly on the other side also, how much measure you need that side to be. You measure your compass till there, cut the previous arc. Okay, make long arcs so that they can be cut. Where the point they will cut from that, join the start of the line to that point and the end of the first baseline to that point. Okay, that's how you draw. We'll do it. Okay, don't worry. We will do it in detail in our class. Only I'll show how to make triangle with compass. Okay, so I have a triangle A, B, C, A, B, and C. Okay. Now, what is an altitude basically? It is also a line segment that starts from the vertex and meets the opposite side, but at right angles. Okay, at right angles. So from here, one second.
Mom, does our triangle, mom, have to look like yours? Like, can it look a
Does
little like equilateral triangle?
Can it look like equilateral triangle? Um, make and see if like you are able to make altitudes of 90 degree. I think in equilateral triangle too, you can get altitudes of 90 degree. Okay. So this is my altitude. Let's name it E. Okay. And altitude AE will form 90-degree angles. Okay. And
Ma'am,
let's now take,
ma'am, they'll
yes,
form two 90-degree angles. They'll form two of them.
yes, it will form two 90-degree angles. Now let's take it from C, from the C vertex. Here also it will form two 90-degree angles. Okay. And from B point to the on CA, which will also form two 90-degree angles. Okay. So an altitude of a triangle, you can write the definition. Of a triangle is a line segment that starts from the vertex and meets the opposite side, meets the opposite side at right angles. At right angles. Okay. So altitude when it will fall from a vertex to the side of the side opposite to that vertex, it will always form 90-degree angles. Okay. It will always form 90-degree angles. The properties of altitude we will see tomorrow. Okay, just like we saw the properties of median, we are also going to do the properties of altitude. Cover that up tomorrow. Please write this down.
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Done.
Done, ma'am.
Done. Okay. Singing done. Can you hear me? Okay. Anyways, so I'll cover the rest of the portion tomorrow. Okay. And science test will be at 3 p.m. All right. All the best, and I'll see you guys tomorrow then. Bye.
Bye bye, ma'am.
Bye,
Isn't
guys.
there
Bye.
science class tomorrow?
Ma'am, I have a question.
Bye, ma'am. Thank
Oh,
you.
yes, science.
Ma'am, I have
Yes,
a,
Abraham.
ma'am, how fast?
Mhm.
Ma'am, the science is only 1 hour only, right?
Science test.
Yes, ma'am.
I will update the time limit in the group. Okay, it will be 1 hour or 1 hour 15 minutes or 1 hour 30 minutes.
Ma'am.
Ma'am, the
Under
problem,
1 hour 30.
ma'am, the problem with it being 1 hour 30 is, ma'am, because the science test is after the science test, if you go like a little like 1 hour 30 minutes forward, ma'am, you will get the English class, ma'am. That's the problem.
You are having the English class at 3 4:50. You are having English class now. So you have 1 hour 30 minutes, Abraham.
Okay, ma'am.